Last time on Final Fantasy IV, we defeated the Final Fiend, and then we fucked up real bad, so now we're gonna tell King Giat where we've been for like the past few hours, cause we've been gone for a while by this point. Probably more so in actual time than game time, cause it hasn't been too long game time. Yeah, about that. So, yeah, we failed. We actually had 2 chances to get the crystals, and we fucked up royally both times. One attempt killed 2 people, and the other one was more embarrassing. Oh, so you're gonna give that to us? Wait, why would... No? Well, you have literally never been successful in actually protecting a crystal at any point in the game, but you know what? I trust you guys. Here is the only key to the cave where the last crystal is. Golbez has never gotten the upper hand on any of you, so I'm sure it'll be safer with you than it is with me, the person who has never been once attacked by Golbez. But I mean, he got into the castle once, so let's just save him the trouble. No one will die, probably. And instead, you'll just take it to him like you always do, you goddamned idiots. So anyway, let's check out the castle a little more, because we do have to Wait a minute. Old human? Sid! Wait, what? What? But... What? Yeah, that's weird. The guy who blew himself up and fell hundreds of feet to the ground? He's your replacement. I mean, we met his weird monster parents, so I guess we know he's definitely a prince now. Technically speaking, he's a king, since the other king's dead. I mean, he won't have an actual coronation, but there's no one else to be king in his place. Yeah, he's still A-okay. He's got all the crystals except the one that we'll probably end up fucking up and giving to him somehow. Oh yeah, there's also that problem. I mean, we've gotten plenty done, but nope, there he goes. Okay, so yeah, may I reiterate, Sid blew himself up hundreds of miles in the air, fell to the ground, nowhere near the Dwarven Castle, and yet somebody found him and brought him all the way back here and healed him in time. Because this needs to happen, so they couldn't actually kill off Sid, we still need him for airship stuff, so yeah. He's too injured to actually join us in battle again. Also, we have 5 characters in the party. But we still need him for the story sometimes, so yeah, I can't write him out. Although personally, with the way Edge interacted with the airship, I don't know, I got the feeling that like he would be the airship dude in Sid's place. I mean, he likes piloting them, that's for sure, but you know, I think it would have been a neat plot point if it was like, oh yeah, Edge actually ends up learning how to actually do airship stuff. But yeah, we still need Sid, I guess. Yeah, don't worry, he's not dead. If the previously mentioned injuries did not kill him, I really doubt working too hard would finally be the thing to do him in. Oh, how convenient, he wrote a letter as well. Oh yeah, Sid has a daughter. Well, I'll try to remember and go back and talk to her. So yeah, we got the Analyze augments. That's it because we didn't really give Sid any augments, but to be honest, Analyze is the only one that matters, so I don't care that much. So we'll just go through everybody's thoughts and whatnot, and then we will continue on, and well, actually, I do want to equip that augment first, because it's going to be useful. You know, it's just like Libra, except on all enemies. You do, of course, have to give up a command slot for it, but for the time being, I think that'll be pretty useful for Rosa. Alright, so, of course, his other augment, well, one of them, the one that we know, is Upgrade. If you give him one augment, then you get that. I have already gone over how useful I think it is, i.e., I don't. His other is Adrenaline. Basically, your attack doubles when you're at low HP. I'm not really the type to play a risky game, so I wouldn't really want to use it anyway. And you need to give him 2 augments, or at least 2 augments before he leaves. So yeah, just throwing that out there if you really want either of those augments. I mean, they can be used for getting other augments, but honestly, neither of those things are really ones I'd use anyway, so yeah, honestly, I'd just go with someone else for giving augments to. So, now that we're underground and can actually go... Oh my god, I'm saying actually so much again. So we can go over magma now, so we're going to do that, so I'll be right back. Oh, you're gonna be a pain, aren't you? There we go, okay, it completed itself, thank goodness. It seems they realized you couldn't get to that pixel. Alright, so yeah, you didn't really miss anything going over the overworld. There's far less than there is above ground. Basically just a bunch of towns and a whole lot of dungeons I don't like. Anyway, so here we are in a town. I believe this is Tamra, right? That's what it said when we came in. So, yeah, this is going to be a short episode. I'm just going to breathe a sigh of relief now. Because after this... oh boy, we are in for it. I want to think, is there anything I want to talk about before we go, or before I actually get into stuff we're going to be doing later? I don't think so. Yeah, I already talked about Sid's augments and whatnot, so yeah, I think that's just about it. So yeah, basically this episode is just going to be exploring all the stuff that won't kill us in the underground. And then next time we're gonna do all the optional dungeons. Because we could move on in the story, but that would involve going to the sealed cave. And I don't want to do that. I mean, even if it was a dungeon I liked, I would do the optional stuff first, because it's optional. But I don't like sealed cave. And I mean, it's not like Golbez can get in there anyway, so really we're just going to travel around and allow Golbez to be really bored first. Then we'll sneak in when he's fallen asleep, grab the crystal, and then, I don't know, just run for the rest of our lives? I mean, Golbez does have most of them. He does have the distinct advantage of not being a complete idiot, like us, the main characters of this video game. Okay, it's kind of cute how, in the underground, everyone thinks that the overworld is just, like, some rumored place. Just like we all thought that the underground was just a myth and that it didn't actually exist. That's actually pretty great. Alright, what do they go? Ooh, diamond equipment! It is expensive as all hell, but let me tell you, you won't really... well, you'll find better stuff for Cain and Cecil, but it's damn good, let me tell you that. Oh boy, yeah. So we just went from having a lot of money to not having a lot of money. Wow, how are you in business then? How is this dwarven capitalist society sustaining itself when nobody actually buys weapons? Oh wow, there are good weapons here as well. But I can't buy them because I'm flat fucking broke. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of off-screen shop stuff, because I'm not equipping and unequipping and buying and selling on screen. That would be boring. So let's leave and get on the airship. Certainly I did not do anything between that and then just cut that out. Nope, we just went straight to the town. Anyway, I don't really think there's all that much in the underground overall. In terms of shops, like, that's pretty much the best one, I think. This is Kokol's Forge, which is actually a pretty nice place. Might also have a bit of a familiar scenario as well. Alright, that doesn't really tell us much of anything. And there we go. So, we have a dwarf who's a smith, but he doesn't like doing smithing because he's really bored. So, let's... Oh, are you a dwarf? You got a different sprite, or model, rather. So he wants to use adamantite, which we don't actually have. Sorry, pal. But, yeah, adamantite. I feel like we've made a sword of some sort from that material in some previous Final Fantasy game. Maybe it's just me. Oh well, if we find any adamantite, which is what I'm trying to say, then we will have to come back here and give it to him. I will say, though, we aren't going to find it for a little while, and, there's a reason he can't find adamantite in the underground. I will just say... Oh, you can't go in dirts. Alright, so once we park our airship, thank you, we have explored all of the non-lethal places in the underground. Next time on Final Fantasy IV, let's enter the first dungeon that hates our guts. Oh boy, I am looking forward to this, I said sarcastically.